Today, I'm going to introduce you to the AI plugin we built for WordPress, Garantiwebt AI. This is not an ordinary content plugin. It's a fully autonomous publishing system that lives right inside your own WordPress panel. It writes articles, adds images, builds internal links, optimizes your SEO, and even schedules the publishing for you automatically. And it isn't tied to a single AI model. Claude, OpenAI, and Gemini, three of the most powerful models in the world, are all in one panel. I'll show you everything live on our Framex WordPress theme, which is built with Elementor ACF and WooCommerce already installed. Let's get started. First, I'll go into the settings. As you can see, under AI Provider, we have three models. When I select Claude, all the models appear. Claude Sonnet 4.5, Claude Opus 4.8, and Claude Haiku 4.5, the fastest one. When I switch over to the GPT side, there's GPT 4.0 and GPT 4.0 Mini. And on the Gemini side, there's Gemini 2.5 Flash. I've tested all of them, and they all work. Now let's test them again, live. On the Sonnet model, I'll click Test Connection, and as you can see, it's saved successfully. Let's try Opus. Again, I click Test Connection, the connection is tested, and it updated successfully. I'm going to work with Sonnet 4.5, so I'll test it once more and save. Now I move to our second tab, Content. This is where we set the admin panel language and the content language. Garantiwebt AI supports 14 languages: English, Turkish, German, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch, Polish, Russian, Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. You simply pick the language you want and save, and the interface will be translated into that language. Next, I'll go to the Featured Image tab. When an article is generated, a relevant image is found automatically and set as the featured image. For this, we use the Pixabay API. Just click the link below. Get your own API key, paste it in here, choose the free option, and save. If you choose none, featured images won't be generated. The system depends on this setting. Our fourth tab is Site Context, and this one is very important. Here, you define the information about your site once, and the AI takes it into account on every single generation, so make sure you fill this section in carefully. And finally, the License tab. I'm currently on the commercial plan. The plan you purchase determines your pro tier. Let me show you something. I'll remove my license here. Without a license, you simply can't use the plugin. Once I remove it, you won't be able to generate any content, and you won't be able to access the engines. It redirects you to the pro version. Now I'll enter my license key back into the License tab and activate it. And just like that, we're back on the pro version. Now let's move to my favorite part, content generation. I've already run hundreds of tests, and everything works flawlessly. Let's go to Generate Content and create a single article. All you have to do is enter a keyword. Then you select a language, whichever language you want to publish in. Under Word Count, you choose the length. I'll create a 600-word article. Then you set the tone, whatever tone you'd like. You pick the category, and you choose whether it's a post or a page. I'll have it published directly. I click Generate Article, and I wait for the AI to write it. This usually takes between 30 and 90 seconds. There it is. Our article is ready. It added 2 internal links. Our SEO score is right here. We can edit the page from here, so I'll click Edit. I can see the content, fully SEO-optimized, with the keywords we specified included in the text. Now I'll open the page detail. Yes, it added our featured image, and it added our content. With no effort at all, it published the entire article, along with the featured image and the internal SEO links, completely automatically, all in a matter of minutes. Now I want to move to my favorite feature, the autonomous system. Here, there's a Publish Now option, and there's also Scheduled Publishing by Date, where I can publish hundreds of articles. By entering a single keyword in each field, I can generate hundreds of pieces of content. As an example, I'll enter Best Interior Design. In the language column next to it, I can choose whichever language I want. I'll select English again. I set my category, and I make the tone professional. You could set the word count to 1,500 or 2,000. I'll choose 600. I'll publish it as a blog post. I'll set the schedule to 2310, and I add it to my table. There, it's been added automatically. In a minute, it will start publishing them one by one at the time I specified. If I were to enter 100 keywords here, it would publish all 100 of them in rapid succession. Or if I switch to Publish Now, it publishes the content immediately. If I press Stop, everything halts the moment I click it. I can also delete the items I've added one by one, or clear them all at once. And if I press Run, it starts right away, and the AI begins generating the content. Let's not waste time waiting. Let's move on to our most important feature, the AI engines. There's an important area here, the AI memory core. This is crucial. The AI works according to the information you provide here. I've already filled in all of the content. Pay close attention to these details, and don't forget to save. Based on this, the AI understands all of your content and creates it professionally. In the Content DNA section, it's the same idea. You give it the right prompt about your content, and based on that, it completes your content in a highly professional way. When I open the History tab, you can see all the operations that have been performed, what we've done, and what's been added. Let me go back into the autonomous system we set up. Right now, in the Active section, it will generate these and add them to the blog automatically. I'll refresh the page and check. Yes, only one is left now. It has already published 2, with 1 remaining, and it will publish that as well. You can also check this from the History tab. I'll go back to the autonomous system and check again. Yes, all 3 have now been published. Next, the ACF Engine AI. My Framex theme is built with ACF, ACF Pro, and SCF field groups. This engine takes any registered field group and fills every field professionally, pages, options, and rows. It even adds a unique image to each page, and it inserts the content images automatically as well. Here, I'll select a template and click Load Fields. I'll enter my title. Let me show you. I selected the About template. Now I set up my fields. I'll remove this section, set this field to 2, leave this one at 3, and remove the brand field. I'll set the counter section to 4, and then I create my page. There, all the fields were generated by AI. Let's switch over to the Edit view. Our featured image has been added, the sections were added, and the counter section was created. The icons were specially selected. We'd left the brand section empty, and the gallery section has 3 images. Our content is here. We'd specified 2 items, we set 4 for the counter, and we removed the brand section. The images were even added automatically in the relevant areas. And the 4th one, the one I personally find truly revolutionary, is Elementor AI. It works with Elementor Pro as well. There are 2 modes. Clone template takes an existing page layout and rebuilds its content completely fresh with full AI generation. Or the automation mode fills in all widget types automatically. Let me show you. I selected the About template and clicked Load. My fields appeared, and I can rearrange them with drag and drop. I can remove the fields I don't want and decide which ones to keep. Now for automation, I click Load. It brought in all the widgets. Every widget from Elementor and Elementor Pro appears here automatically. I select my widgets and click Add to Right Panel, and they're transferred over. Now I decide what I want in each area. For example, I'll set the About section to 2 and move it lower. I'll bring the Services section to the very top. For services, let's have 4 items. For advanced products, let's set 5. This one can stay at 2. And for the title, let's change it to Design Services. I click Create, and I wait for it to build. All the widgets will be filled in automatically. The AI will add all the content and images and complete the page. There, it's done. Let's check the preview. Just as I said, it added 3 matching images at the start. We asked for 4 items. Yes, it added 4. We chose 5 icon boxes for this one, and it added all 5. As we specified, we moved Services to the top, and it renamed it to Services. It added our icon boxes here. Below that, there should be an About Us section. Yes, it added a matching image there too, and it placed 2 icon boxes. Every page gets its own unique images. Instead of spending hours designing a page, in just minutes it published the entire layout, automatically and professionally. Now let's move to our 5th feature, WooCommerce AI. I select any product from my store and I can generate a unique, original short description or long description for it. I click Generate. You can select any product, automatically create the content, and apply it to the product. I publish it, and it's saved. Let's check our product right away. Yes, exactly as I described, it filled in all of the features and details right here. So, to sum it all up, what do we have with Garantiwebt AI? 3 different frontier AI models, content in 14 languages, bulk production with an autonomous scheduling system, and 5 separate AI engines, Memory Core, Content DNA, the ACF Engine, Elementor AI, and WooCommerce AI, plus automatic images and automatic internal links. In other words, no more spending hours writing, formatting, and optimizing. You focus on strategy and let Garantiwebt AI do the heavy lifting. Garantiwebt AI is ready today. For full details and license plans, don't forget to visit our website. Thanks for watching.